And Hadley will be back after open mic, so please come and go and enjoy this part of the show. We're very proud to be the only open mic coffee house in Atlanta, at least tonight.
That's okay. Hi, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
Let's see if I can get this thing to do what it's supposed to do. I'm gonna just take it off. Okay. Some of you know about my history, some of you don't. Doesn't really matter. But I can tell you one thing about, I don't know, 5 years ago, I just got so pissed off. And I started writing protest words. And then they became lyrics, and then they became songs. And so I just kept writing and writing, and then I got tired of it after the 18th song. I said, okay. And then I started talking to Jeep, and Jeep helped me put it together because he played the guitar and I didn't. And one of the songs was called It's Embarrassing. And at the time, it was sort of like a self-confession that didn't seem to make a lot of sense. It wasn't politically interesting. It wasn't really a protest song at that time. It was sort of, but not really active. I'm just going to sing like the first thing, and then you can listen to the rest of it on this website I made up. It's called isitpeaceful.webs.com. No spaces. It's embarrassing to be from Texas. It's embarrassing 'cause they don't care. It's embarrassing to be from Texas. Illegals suffer and die there. Well, I didn't know it was going to get up to like 2018 and all this stuff happened, but I listened to it like yesterday and went, shit, this is really like prophetic. So, and the verses will tell you, so if you get bored and you want to do something tomorrow, it's at isitpeaceful, no question mark, .webs.com. Now this stuff, these are all poems that my sister wrote. She's older than me. She taught middle school for 25 years and she's a hermit. She had some really bad shit happen to her. So she kind of like crawled into a quiet place in her house for a long time, and gradually she just, come on, Mary, come on, come out of there, come on. She finally came out of the closet or whatever it is, and she started writing, and this is the first poem she wrote, and I love it because it really does remind me of my childhood. Grandmother's house. Bright pink crepe myrtle covered with bees. Hot, dusty afternoon, reading of a National Geographic magazine in the garage attic, or collecting pebbles in the driveway. Hiking through the cemetery to the public pool. What cool relief. Reading the tombstones along the way. Sheets flapping on clotheslines. Sandboxes filled with old dusty kitchen pots for making mud pies. Fried chicken. Tomatoes. Mashed potatoes with cream gravy. Green beans and lemon meringue pie. Dried apricots. Powdered sugar donuts and cherries on the back porch. Afternoon at the public library, blessed with air conditioning. Reading Nancy Drew and Sue Barton, student nurse, on the big green swing on the front porch. Mr. Myers mowing the lawn with a rotary push mower in 90-degree heat. Going to church, all dressed up. Grandmother wore a hat, veil, and high heels. Best of all, watching black and white TV in her big bed. Westerns like Bonanza and Rawhide. Sometimes we watched Andy of Mayberry. Thank you for the Latin lessons and the Bible lessons, Grandma. Mary Mims. I'll tell her you clapped. She's not here. She's hiding in her bedroom. This is one of my favorites because she turned me on to this. And in case you're curious, it's Kroger. You get what I mean. The grocery store. My neighborhood store is so cool. Lawn furniture and plants greet you out front. Halloween pumpkins and Christmas trees shout, "Come by me!" Rushing, bustling people, talking, laughing clerks. Once, there was a fist fight over politics in the cereal aisle. I hid in the meat department, but that was the most excitement I've ever had. Floral, deli, bakery, produce, pet food, vitamins, books, and greeting cards. Who needs Six Flags or Disney World? There's adventure and surprises around every corner if you look. The cashiers are all different in their personalities and styles. Even when tired, they have a sense of humor. What's this I hear of grouchiness and drooping hopes? Go to the grocery store. Okay, I only got 2 more and they're pretty short, so it's only 2 more minutes. Promise. Peacocks and cows. My great-aunt Bess loved flowers and raised peacocks. Uncle Walter was on the school board and raised cattle. Hot afternoons rocking on a chair in my aunt's bedroom counting the insects in the rafters. Dreaded trips to the outhouse where bees and wasps buzzed. Games of tag with my cousins. And trips along the back fence to see the bull. That was a surprise. Aunt Bess lost her only child, stillborn, and she never got over it. When my son was born, healthy, I thought of her, and thank God. Mom helped her in her old age, and she helped the whole family after death. Thank you, Aunt Bess. Your legacy lives on. Mary Mims. Now this is the last one, and it's uplifting. Samson. My cat is gray and stout. He chases red-tailed hawks and chipmunks. I love the way he dashes around the yard. We call him the Great Gray Panther. He is Batman with fur. He watches the bird feeders, but never tries to harm them. He chases the squirrels once in a while, but knows he can't catch them. Samson likes tuna, salmon, chicken, turkey, and Parmesan cheese, if you please. He thinks he is the ruler of the neighborhood and deserves a coronation. He never scratches, never bites. He loves to snuggle. I love Samson the snuggler. Meow.
Thank you, Kathy. And I hope this fall, when we get a new location, you'll come back and do some more singing.